And we've just followed the one-way system around Lyndhurst, and this is the perennial queue of traffic that always seems to be on the approach to the town centre. All the cars have to negotiate traffic lights and a one-way system. We are pleased to be heading away from there on this occasion, and to where, you might ask? Well, let's enjoy the journey because all will be revealed in a minute or two. Let's turn here as we head past the village of Emery Down onward to our stop for the night. And there was me thinking that we were going to avoid the traffic today. Look at these cars, this is an unusual amount of traffic, much more than we're used to seeing, and you've got to wonder why. Is there a problem up ahead? Well, we've just waited long enough, so I'm going to keep going and see if I can get through here before the next car comes. And yes, just made it. Thank you. And at last, the open road. Let's now enjoy this beautiful drive through the forest. And just here on the left we have parking for the Boulderwood Deer Sanctuary, a place I will definitely be back to, but it's not on the agenda for today, so let's keep going. And this road we are about to pass under is the A31, which dissects the New Forest and is the main road that runs straight through the middle of it. And here you can see the white lines on the edge of the road. They signify that the road is about to get a little narrower, and you have to look out for these passing bays and try not to miss them. And here we are, Red Chute Camping Park, and the thing that attracted us here? The pub next door. We are nothing if not easy to please. So here we are at Red Chute Camping Park. Really nice, under new management from end of last year, I think. We've just had lunch. Suzanne did a, what do we have again? Cheese and ham, sort of wrap, toasted wrap.
With my crimpet.
With your crimpet in the Breech Monkey. That's all good. So the good thing that we like about this campsite, the reason why we've come here really, is because it's winter. We don't have a lot of room inside the van to cook, but that white building that you may be able to see behind me is a pub. And they've turned the field at the back of the pub into, well, as he says, a really nice campsite. It's on a bit of a slope, but we're pretty level. We don't need to worry about anything today. It's a little bit uneven, but we can live with that. Suzanne's convinced me not to get the chocks out, but it's really quiet here, isn't it? Really peaceful. Our plans are...
Did you say there's no Wi-Fi?
No, there is Wi-Fi, you have to pay for it.
We've rocked up and Mac's like, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no Wi-Fi, what am I going to do? Panicking, but there is Wi-Fi.
It's £2.50, so we'll get him Wi-Fi, just so he can entertain himself for the odd hour or two that we're here. Plan is 7 o'clock, we've got a table booked in the pub, there's live music in there, we're going to have dinner over there, and going to go for a walk in a minute, and there's a walk real close that we'll show you in a second. So yeah, there's obviously going to be another video showing you the whole site in general, but first camping trip of the year.
And it's a nice day.
Really nice day. show you some blue skies.
Somebody else coming? They've got a camper van, have they?
Yeah, so 10 degrees. Yeah, live music at 7:30. Yeah, another van's coming, almost identical to ours. Anyway, we'll catch you when we go for a walk. Bye for now. So we've just left the campsite and we're not doing the walk that we were going to do because it's about a quarter of a mile for it to start and then it's another 1.5 mile loop and we're not sure how long we've got. But the lady in the shop has sent us on a loop. Suzanne is leading the way, so if we get lost we can blame her. And she reckons it's about a 3 mile walk with a pub on the way, but we're probably not going to do the whole lot. But it's from the campsite, so I'm following these guys. I'm hoping they know where they're going. Oh, was that you, honey? Or was that a sheep? Tom's farmhouse. Okay, so we're heading this way. Reading the directions backwards are a bit tricky, but we think, look at this tree. You basically turn out the campsite, come out of the campsite, turn right and follow the road. If the directions had said that, it would have been really straightforward. So we're right in the heart of the forest, got all the animals behind us. We are just following a track. God, look at that big hole up there, it looks like a meteor's gone into it.
I'm gonna have a look at it.
Sorry, I'm being very boring just looking around, but anyway, we're approaching up this hill. So this is where the famous New Forest meteorite crash landed.
Really? Actually?
No, darling. Well, it might be, but it's not that famous because I've never heard of it. I expect I am very, very bright because I'm heading directly into the sun, but we have just done 3 or 4 points on this map of this walk that the campsite told us about. We've turned around now. It's really nice. I mean, if we had more time we would definitely do the whole walk. The little houses dotted off, I think we've got acres and acres of land which must be amazing to live at. Just nothing around you at all. But in the middle of nowhere, literally in the middle of nowhere, there's one house over there that you probably can't see behind me, and that's the 3rd house I've seen, I think, since we've been on this walk. So they're certainly blessed. We're living literally in the New Forest, which is you know, having this as your backyard is pretty cool. But yeah, really nice. Like these trees up on the hill here, that silver birch trees just on top of the hill, really nice. Not very busy, we've only seen one other couple walking, and now we are turned around and we're heading back to the campsite, but more importantly to the pub, which is right next door to the campsite. Gonna have a quick drink and then head back to the van to get freshened up before we go back to the same pub for dinner at 7 o'clock, and there's live music there. So let's finish this walk, see you some snapshots along the way. think the farm's seen better days. beautiful sunset as it really feels like winter is turning to spring. We'll see you in the morning. Hello, good morning everyone. I am whispering because it is 7:30. Max is still asleep upstairs. It was a freezing cold night. Look at the frost we've got on the ground today. I think I've got a better clip I'll show you now. Yeah, look at this. Really, really frosty. I'm going to close the door because got the heater on, pumping out some nice warm air. It's going to warm up in here in a few seconds. So yeah, cold night's sleep under the duvet and on our new duvet mattress, which we've got, really comfy. But that air temperature in the van at night around your face, and if your hands are outside the van, we're freezing. We don't like to leave the diesel heater on all night just because I don't think we really need it. But yeah, it was a cold night. I think it must have been nearly freezing last night. But this morning is a beautiful morning. It's going to be blue skies, the sun's out, it's fresh, it's crisp. I've been for a walk this morning already and it's just fantastic. So glad you came away. So yeah, it's a nice little campsite. You've already seen the review that I put up on the last video, I would have thought. But this is, for what we do, for what we like, it's perfect at this time of year when you don't really want to cook outside because it's so cold, and you don't want to be cooking too much in the van because of the smell and condensation, and just because it's a little bit cramped. It's got hard standing, it's got facilities, and literally the pub is within 20 paces from the entrance to the campsite. So it is perfect for this time of year for us, and it's in the middle of New Forest with walks and everything. So gonna have a shower in a second. At the time of recording this, with no idea what they're going to be like. Max had one yesterday and said it was nice and powerful, so he had the thumbs up. But you'll see, if you haven't seen last week's video, go check that out and that'll tell you what I think of the showers in there. So yeah, lovely morning. Gonna try and get a kettle out to make a cup of tea and just chill out for an hour before breakfast. Perfect. Right, there we go. That ends our time here at Red Chute Campground. Really like it here. Just had some breakfast. Haven't done much else this morning apart from showers and wash up and tidy up the van and stuff like that. So yeah, these little campsites with pub nearby I think are going to become a favourite because they're so handy, especially this time of year when we don't want to cook outside. So anyway, that's us for this video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.